Hello and welcome back to Banished with the red ketchup mod here. We got our fishing people thing done, fishing dock. And we'll stick a person on there, start seeing how that goes. I would like to put a road here, however, I'm not sure about it because I don't know what shoreline things I might need to put. Maybe I should just put it straight across opposed to any kind of diagonal or sticking to the shoreline. I want to kind of give there enough space because it looks like here might be able to fit a shore house of some type. Let's do that, I guess. Or I can remove the roads later. It is just a dirt road. Alright, fishing dock in. We had put in our secondary hunting cabin, getting more leather. That is really good. Our second gatherer's hut here, which also did really well on the gathering there. Let's see, where is... Here it is. So let's also get the builders working on that. We got enough logs now, which is fantastic. And it looks like we could probably put a log pile right there, so they can just pick up the iron ore. Alright, and we don't really have any extra stockpile around here. They're all kind of over here. This is our log stockpile. Maybe we can make a small general one. Tools. Let's go back to our blacksmith. I think he's working on getting some copper together. Need to get copper together in order to get tools made because our foundry can probably make... Yeah, let's have him switch for a little while. Let's use up and see what we can do with all this copper bits. And I think I've already told them to collect some of the copper around here. We can have them go pick it up in this new area. And we'll also want the stone picked up. And iron. That'll be plenty for them to do. Alright, let's go back to here and tell them to start making some copper tools. Alright, good. So we got some of a little bit of stuff being put in that stockpile, which will help them just kind of clear it out a little bit faster. Alright, so food, good. Clothing's doing pretty good here. Just need to kind of stay on top of this whole tool thing. It's a lot more difficult when you gotta put together your ores into just the regular metals. And also we need to start on getting our glass stuff going, which I don't really remember where it is at. Okay, we got fodder farms, which we could take care of if we wanted to do that. Stables, assuming we're gonna need fodder for it. That kind of makes me wonder, since it generates fertilizer, I hope we don't need it for crop fields. but I guess we'll see that when we get there. Clay kilns and glassmaker. Okay, so we have the other forester is done. So then we got 2 on each, which is okay for right now. Well, we have enough people. Let's have 3 on each. We should be able to take care of that. We don't want to keep running into the issue of having troubles with the wood keep getting low and low and low. We will need to have the lumber mill kind of start working again so we can get a little bit more stuff. Because we'll need that as well. The glassmaker won't take it, but our trading post will, and if we want to do any of these other type of buildings, we'll need it for that. Salt mines, okay. Well, we're doing really good on the food now. However, kind of wondering if we need to kind of expand a little bit more here and see what these sort of things will do for our food. Maybe I want to have some of our food stuff here. If we're gonna have pastures and farm down here, probably want it to be close to warehouse stuff. Sure, that makes sense. So let's also try this guy out. So glassmaker and drying shack here. Well, and meanwhile, our blacksmith is struggling to keep up with this. Looks like I can only have 1 at each place as well. That's a little unfortunate, but we can always build more of them. Okay, so glassmaker has all of its stuff there, and they're just building that up. Lumber mill's gotten 20 done so far, so that's pretty good. They seem to be pretty quick at it. The trading post is going to take 72. That will be kind of... That'll take a little while to get all of that there. Late autumn, we're past 6,000 food. That's also pretty good. Gotten our sand collected there. And this seems to be a good bit of sand for one person, but here in a moment we'll see how much it'll take. Our fishing dock. So this, I think this got done at the start of the year. I'm assuming it is a distance to take it here, and if they're, living over here, they might have to go a good distance. Maybe they're not catching as much. Okay, fishermen, good, living there. Okay, let's pause for a second here. So that's good, we can make venison, because, well, that's pretty much what we have at the moment. I assume, since we saw goose, that probably the partridge and the pheasant are also something else that the hunter can get. Yep, there we go. Partridge, duck. Definitely, they're not getting a whole lot of it. For sure, the venison's the biggest thing here. Let's put 1 person on it and see how that is going to work out. I'm pretty sure we're gonna need to get another house here going. And they haven't used too much of the firewood, they're using some of it, so we have definitely people that in there that can move out there. Okay, let's see, this has partial logs in it, so let's put that in there. Let's have some of our people collecting more wood. They're doing pretty good at getting the stuff planted over here. They'll just take out little strips of it, not too much. They kind of, a few things have kind of come and grown back in around here. You know, if you're not using the area, you might as well take a little bit of it, and while you're still not using it, it'll keep growing back, and then you can keep getting some more. If you clear cut it, then you're out of luck. You're not going to get anything from it. So I'd rather have a little bit from it than nothing at all. Might as well have it be useful. Okay, glassmaker done. Sand and firewood. Ooh. Okay. So, that's gonna eat up some of our firewood, which means I probably want to have some coal at some point. That's good. Got a couple people moved in already. And our fishing hasn't really budged. Yeah. We'll have to definitely try out those fishing ponds. See if the yield on them would be pretty good. One person, it's really not a lot of food, even compared to one person being a hunter. But variety's still good. We'll let the person still kind of do as they need to do. Alright, so another house is done here. Almost have our little square. That has nothing in there. And we're into springtime, so now it's a little bit warmer, and I don't have to worry about the firewood so much. So, oh, we got a silver ore. I was wondering what that little piece right there is. Okay, lumber. We probably need a little bit more still for this. I'm going to temporarily change this to iron. And we're going to change it back to iron. Because, well, they don't have any more copper ore, and they have probably people that still need to pick it up. Let's turn our builders down to a couple. We don't really need stone, but we just need people to finish picking up iron and that kind of things around here. I've picked up a good bit of stuff from around here, so that's why all the trees are filling in pretty nicely. Looks like they've gotten the stuff down here. And then next we'll probably have to go up a bit. Alright, so the blacksmith should be able to catch up a little bit here since we have a good stock of iron. And hopefully get some of these people with tools back again. We will need to make up some more copper then also for this. Let's go ahead and unpause these. We'll get 2 people working on both. The house will get done and then they'll just all go to the trading post. I mean, we might as well get in this stuff here. Oh, it looks like we did have a tiny bit of copper left. Okay. We'll have to keep an eye on that. So they are making glass. We've gotten a good bit of it so far. Probably going to have to turn this one off at some point here. Lumber mill still pulling out some of that. The logs are looking a little bit better. We can add to gatherers' huts and hunters still too. So if we ever need to get more furs, which with clothing actually is doing decent. Alright, house done. You can have other people move in and take care of that, which looks like we're probably waiting on the lumber. So we got everything else, which is also pretty good. Not sure why they haven't gotten the glass unless for some reason they're waiting on the lumber first. So I'm not sure how much firewood to sand that they're using. That right there kind of looked like 23 sand to 10 firewood, but kind of weird proportion there. Well, I'm kind of wondering about this whole tool mining kind of situation. We're not pulling out a whole lot in a year. Granted, I only have 2 people there, so each of them are 14 a year, which is not a lot. We have a lot that they can do gathering wise, which I'm not quite understanding why they're not picking up some of this stuff. Oh, okay. Duh. That's the rock quarry. Of course they're not picking that bit up, because that can get cleared out first. I don't know if we can pause that again. So, I'm wondering, I need another blacksmith, another foundry, maybe some other kind of mines. And the only way to work some of the other kind of mines is to go around the edge of the map and use the hills over here, because we really don't have much hills. I'm pretty sure that these are not the type that will be able to be upgraded once they're done, so they'll probably just sit there and look ugly or something. But we'll have to see about that as well. Don't think we really have any hills. So maybe what we're gonna have to do is maybe trade for some iron. Of course, that would probably be pretty expensive. Let's just look and see. Okay, so it does look like I will be able to get some mines around here. I think that was how I'm going to get coal. have the iron or copper, the stone or coal. Oh, oh, oh. No, shoot. They put the stuff there. And we got the random quarry. Let's see what this one's like. Let's see if they will do just like ores and stone, or if it's going to also include coal. Because I don't see something specifically just for coal that's listed down here. I may also want to start expanding a little bit here. We got 2 sands here. And oh, that fits kind of nicely there. Let's also get a clay pit situated there. Oh no, I don't want to unpause it. I want to close that. Okay, so tools are coming back a little bit. They're going back and forth. I have done really good with the high coats, so having the 2 hunters seems to have helped. Our lumber mill. Not doing a whole lot each year. We can increase it if we need to. Fishing is doing horrible. I think I'll just ignore him. We'll just let him do his thing. Okay, and the glass is... I got a good bit of glass sitting there. Okay, good. Child and a laborer. That's always a positive. Let's stop that person. Don't really need it. We can throw a couple more builders in the other way. And food. We're doing really good on that. The herbalist, of course, didn't really, just needed some herbs, and that was kind of that. So let's think about another blacksmith here. Okay, so now we've had our old age person. We've gotten 2 people in there. I must have missed the first one, but they're, you know, they'll be happy that they have a place to go to now. Tools down to -3. Still got a decent amount of iron. I think I will put another one down here, but I won't build it yet. Where is it? There we go, the foundry. I'll pause that guy. Okay, now that we've used up a whole bunch of our logs and building things, I'll have to go collect a little bit more. And they do seem to be doing pretty good here. I think that actually I'm gonna up this to 8. Let's get our maximum stuff out. They're probably still finishing planting because I've gotten a whole bunch of ores and stone and that out, so now they have a whole bunch more room to start doing things with. Got our stockpiles there full. Our barn is pretty full here, so let's also check on this guy. Oh, he's got his venison on the ground. Wow. That looks like a lot. I think, it's too bad we couldn't see both at the same time. Like, how much venison did he take in? Like, if we could start this at the next year, and how much turned into dried meat? Because that might be interesting. Early spring, okay. I wonder if, we got 92. And we used 12. And it became 18. Alright, so we're gonna increase it by 50% by drying it. Alright, so that's good one to have. Let's put this down to 2. Let's put another person there. We do not need all the builders anymore. Yeah. Okay, stone limit. Okay, we're well past the stone limit. That's good to know. We'll just add some zeros on there. Maybe you can stick a person on the clay pit and start collecting that. Tools keeps going back and forth between done and not done. Alright, so they're working on that next. Alright, trading post. Let's look at this guy. We have no idea how much stuff we have of everything. Let's see how much that goes for. Let's see what that goes for. Let's put some glass in. We have lots and lots of herbs, so let's stick some of that in, which means we can also increase the herbalist to do more stuff here. Alright, let's also see how much that goes for. I don't think we have any salt. Let's see what a silver ore goes for, what sand will go for. Because I have no idea if any of this stuff is different. Stick one of those in. Okay, so thatch is less than firewood, I think. Gold ore, silver ore, obviously pretty good. Fur. Flowers aren't much. So sand is 1. Firewood is 4. Let's stick one in here to be sure. Yeah. So yeah, sand or glass wouldn't be very good to sell. Clay by itself is 4, and that's pretty nice. So let's change the glass to 0. Sand, we could just sell sand. We have a lot of it. Comparatively at this point. Okay, another blacksmith. Let's have this blacksmith just work on doing some copper stuff. And see if they can put just some copper together. I know it would probably be better to do the foundry to do it. Another both working on that. I could always have, yeah, I suppose I could always have the other foundry start it, and even if they're not always producing some copper or something and turning it into copper, then at least, you know, they'll come back and just do it whenever it needs to get done. Alright, so we've been using up our logs like crazy here. Okay, so now we know about sand, or the glass, that we'll have to get coal probably at some point. We'll probably make it better. So we know what we need there. We got another blacksmith up, so we can try to get the tools in faster and such. We have the start of the trading post, so we'll have to see how this goes here. We got our clay pit in, and we now found out that the fishing is really sucky, at least here, at least for now. Maybe in a lake it might be fantastic, but right now it's not so good. Clothing maxed, we're fine on that. We'll get more herbs and hopefully trade some there, and still kind of keep at the wood issue. Speaking of, let's stop this guy. So we got a little bit of lumber set up. So next time, I think another forester will have to get in a town hall and still try to work on the whole blacksmith foundry, getting the ores and stuff that we need, just so we can kind of keep this whole tool thing at bay. Hopefully we'll have a trader come by next time. We shall see. Thanks for watching. See you next time.